Ah, yes. You hear that sound? That is the delicious taste of non-alcoholic athletic brewing. If you're looking for a change or you're sober curious, check out Athletic Brewing. Go to willcoca.com/athletic brewing. Use code WILLC20 and get 20% off your next purchase. Welcome, everybody, to the Will Coca podcast. This is another 5-Minute Friday. Today, we're going to talk about risk and reward and how we evaluate it when we make decisions in our life. Our guest today is Jen Iacoboni, an art teacher, a homeschool advocate, mushroom farmer, big garden creator, a leader in her community, a modern-day homesteader, but overall one of my great friends. I asked her to share her thoughts on risk.
Risk is a really interesting topic. When you look at the definition, it says to expose yourself to danger. So if we really think about it, we expose ourselves to a certain level of risk every single day. We choose to wake up and participate in the world and immediately enter into this area that we expose ourselves to danger.
So in a way, the choice has already been made for us that we will have to confront risk at some point in the day. But how do we evaluate what risk to take? Listen to what Jen says about this.
Obviously, there are different levels of risk, right? So sometimes we look at our day-to-day and our risk might be very dramatic. There might be big undertakings where the risk is really big, but the reward is also really big. And I think that we have to evaluate if the risk is ultimately worth the reward.
So there is a balance we have to find when we're confronted with this decision. So I asked Jen to dive in a little deeper on how she evaluates these decisions.
I think for me, I decide what risks are worth the reward by looking at the end goal and also really sitting with myself and thinking about how I can be most true to the person I am and the person I want to be. I think that by evaluating that, I really see my goals and the risk, although scary, I know that I'm working towards this bigger outcome.
And therein lies the process, right? Trusting the process. I've always said that everything that you do gets you closer or further away from who you want to be. Now, there is a ripple effect that happens when you make these decisions. So there is a part of you that has to take into account everyone that's within that ripple effect. And in the next clip, Jen describes her process in evaluating how she accomplishes that.
I think for me at this point in time in my life, part of my decision on what risks I do choose is also how they will affect my life at the moment, how they will affect those around me, and how I can make sure that I am still capable and able to take care of the things that are needed, how I can still meet the needs of others, including myself, and also making sure that the reward has benefits for everyone as well. And really starting to reflect on why I made the decision in the first place to go ahead and jump forward into this risky space.
It's risky business, but if you have a plan and a process that you trust in, the fruit of your labor will not only benefit you, but your community and the people around you. I want to say a special thanks to Jen Iacoboni for taking the time to be on this episode. She has been a great friend, a mentor, and just an awesome human being to be around. You can find her online at Jen Iacoboni, as well as a part of Chesed Farms. Thanks for listening, folks. That's been another 5-Minute Friday.